All right, today is the follow-up for week 4 and the beginning of week 5 because I'm late. It's Tuesday. I'm sorry. Um, I should have recorded this weekend, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because I hit a stage of depression again this morning. And it's not because, whatever. I got my body composition analysis today done. I do it every 3 weeks. Most people do it every 4, but I was impatient and had to get it done. So I got it done. I am gaining muscle, and I know that that's a good thing. But my scale isn't moving, and halfway through my workout this morning, I was literally bawling my eyes out in the middle of the gym floor, and people were just looking at me like I was crazy. I kept fighting through it and telling it to go away, go away, go away. No, that doesn't help. Just so we're clear, it doesn't help. I got through my Russian twists and my planks, and then I told myself, okay, we have to run this off or it's not going to go away. Or at least to run it off to get it down from where it was. I mean, my depression was really bad. So today isn't technically a cardio day. And I did it anyways because I knew that I had to do something, and running has always been my get rid of anxiety and depression thing. It's been my, I can't even think of the word. It's been my vice. That's what I'm looking for. It's been my vice. So I got my ass on that treadmill and I ran and ran and ran and ran until I couldn't run anymore. Until I literally wanted to fall down and cry because I was so exhausted. Which I don't like to do because that doesn't really do anything for me otherwise besides get rid of the depression. I've never had that happen to me at the gym. Not once have I ever had my depression hit me while I was there. I don't know where it came from. I really don't. I just sat there and I looked at my skin, my excess skin. I looked at all that and it ate me up. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I hate what I did to my body. And what I mean is not eating right, not getting my body the help it needed sooner. I hated what I did to my body. And looking at my skin, it ate me up. And I think that's what really made me cry the most, was because I'm looking at the skin. I'm not looking at the positives of, hey, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at oh my goodness, I'm such a terrible person because blah. Because I did it to my body in the first place. I tried not, and that's why I got on the treadmill and ran. I tried not to let that bother me. Depression's a bitch. Just so we're clear. My husband told me, he's like, it's going to take you the full 8 weeks to even see a difference in your body. It's going to take you that time to adjust. It's going to take you that time to see the difference that, you've made. And it really just ripped me apart. Because I know for a fact that I'm losing weight, you guys. I am in a XL bra, an extra large. I was in a 3X at the beginning of this transformation. Okay, so let's just put that in perspective. I've lost weight. I have, and I'm very proud of myself. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm not, because I am very proud of myself. It's just that depression decided to rear its ugly head in the middle of my planks. And I want to touch up on something else. And I don't know why it did, to be honest with you guys. I really don't, because I've never been able to do planks for more than 3 seconds. And side planks are 10 times harder than standard planks. And I did those today. Now, I'm not doing the full-on planks because my arms just aren't that strong yet, but I am getting there. And I can't hit the full 30 seconds yet, but I'm getting there. My standard planks, I'm doing the girl planks because that's as much as I can do right now. Because, again, my arms are not strong. We're building my arms. We're trying to maintain my legs and build my arms. So I'm doing the lady planks for the standard planks for 30 seconds, 4 of them. And they hurt really bad, but I'm doing them. And then the side planks, which even my personal trainer at my gym flat out said, he's like, there's no way you're going to be able to do planks anytime soon, and side planks. And I was doing them today. I got through 3 sets of 15, and I'm telling you, I cried by the end of each set of 3 because it hurt so damn bad. And you know what? I don't know how my brain wanted to be depressed. I don't know, because to me that's a gain. That is a big gain, because I'm sitting there shaking and I'm having people look at me like, are you okay? And I'm shaking because the weight from the plank is so intense. I mean, side planks are pretty intense, and my husband can't even do side planks. So let's just put that into perspective. Now they were the lady planks because, well, one side was lady planks, the other one was normal, but my husband can't even do lady planks. So I kind of had to laugh. I mean, I told my husband, I was like, I feel like crap, and I hate all of this, and the typical things that run through your mind when you're depressed. And I told him, I was like, oh, but by the way, I did side planks today for 15 seconds, 3 times on each side. And his response was, and he always jokes, he knows that this has been a very rough time with me, and he goes, I hate you. Like, he was jealous because he can't. And my husband is in the military. He's very strong. So, I don't know. Some people just can't do that. And he's like, how did you do it? I'm like, I don't know. I just told myself tough shit and did it. All of my clothes fit looser. Like this, my hair's in the way. This is an extra, or I think this is an extra large. So this technically fits how it's supposed to now. Before I lost all my weight, this was like skin tight on me. Like, oh my God. And now it's like, woohoo, we're just chilling, you know. And I think I just let that body composition analysis sit in my head too long. Because I did. Before I went and worked out, I looked at my old one versus my new one, my 3-week apart one. And yeah, I gained a pound of muscle, which isn't a lot, but it is, I guess. I really don't know. But I lost 3 pounds of fat, which is a lot. In 3 weeks, that's about a pound a week. That's not bad. It's really not. But I gained muscle. So my scale didn't move, which is cool. I don't care. It's the point where I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool. Because I broke up with the scale. We'll just put it that way. I broke up with the scale. We don't talk anymore. And if we do, we talk once a week, and it's on Monday mornings. And it's so I can log my weight for the transformation. And that's it. I don't. Nope. This weekend was a bit intense. Actually, all of last week was a bit intense with tax returns and all that stuff. Finally being deposited, bills having to get paid. It was very busy to last week and this weekend. So, Friday we went to Copper Mountain here in Colorado. It was a 2.5 drive there and a 2.5 drive back, plus the time I was there. Which kind of sucked. I'll be real with you. It kind of sucked. It was very hard for me to stick to my diet. Not that dieting in general is hard, but how do I explain this? When you're in a car for 2.5 hours, we ate breakfast and we immediately, we packed up. I didn't even start my anabolic state until we were ready to go, because I knew it was going to be a hot minute before I got to eat again. So we got everything ready the night before and then the morning of, and then we ate, hurried up, got in the car, and started driving. 2 hours in, I'm supposed to eat every 2 hours, by the way. 2 hours in, I made a protein shake. Drank that, continued on for the next 2 hours. My lunchtime was around 11:30ish. So my husband stopped at Walmart. I grabbed a chicken wrap, which, by the way, was a lot of calories. Friday was my cheat day. Oh, it was a cheat day, not cheat meal, cheat day. And I know I strain enough on cheat meal. One cheat meal. Friday was just terrible. Anyway, so we got our chicken wrap. I got a spicy chicken wrap or something. And a yogurt. And the things weren't linking up right in the calories, so I don't really know how many calories. Like, the stupid sticker said 740, but when I scanned it in my phone, it said 230. So I'm like, that doesn't even remotely add up at all. So it's frustrating. So then I had that. Then 2 hours later, I had a hot chocolate, which was like maybe 100 calories from Starbucks, because I got the smallest one. Because it's really cold up there in the mountains. It was like maybe 5 degrees up there. I was cold. And I didn't snowboard, so I was really cold. So I had a hot chocolate, which was, like I said, about 190 to 100 calories, or maybe it was 120. It's in my phone, but so I had that, and that was my snack, because that's my calories. Whoops, my bad. And I think I had one of my husband's yogurt cups, which is like 90 calories. So that hit my snack goal. And then, so it doesn't sound like a lot of calories, which it really is. With breakfast, my breakfast is generally around 300 calories. So it doesn't sound like a lot of calories. And then we went to dinner. And my husband wanted to celebrate my weight loss, how I've come so far. Because, my $120 shoes weren't enough. Anyways, so we went out to dinner. And we went to probably the most fanciest steak restaurant I've ever been to. Like, back in the day, they gave people cigarettes after their dinners kind of place. Like, yeah, that is how elegant this place was. Holy crap, this place was elegant. And a lot of carbs and calories and all that fun stuff. I'm going to pull up how many calories that was, because that was just outrageous amount of calories. But it was delicious. It was worth it. And I did work my ass off the next day. I had too many calories yesterday. Why is this not going? My phone doesn't want to focus. Yeah, I went over 565 calories on Friday. So my breakfast was 401 calories, which was over. My snack, one of my snacks was really big. My lunch wasn't that well. My lunch was really high too. Never mind. Yeah, the hot chocolate was 190 calories. Sorry. Dinner, 736 of 371. That was a really good steak. But green beans have a lot of calories. My steak wasn't even that much, to be honest with you guys. Because I didn't eat that much of my steak. The steak in general had a lot of calories, but I only had maybe 3 ounces of that steak. My salad and my green beans were my big pushers on calories, so I had a lot of calories that day. Then Saturday, I stayed under my calories. Sunday, I didn't really log anything. Go me. I didn't log dinner. I don't know. Sunday was a terrible day. Yesterday, I was over 22 calories, and I can't even figure out why. Probably my breakfast. No? Oh, my lunch. My wraps. I'm trying these new garden spinach herb wraps. I don't know. Instead of salad, because sitting there trying to eat salad, which at this point, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna eat, whatever. So these calories. These wraps are awesome. They taste okay, but I don't know. It's just more headache than it is to make a salad. I might as well go buy salad. So I was over that. But generally, and I don't add my water in here, which I probably should, but I have 741 calories left today. Now, when I say that, my total caloric intake is 1,550 calories a day. And I burn, my basal metabolic is 1,560. So that's me sitting around doing absolutely nothing, is how many calories I burn. So looking at this, I'm like, okay. I have 741 calories left. That's about half of my caloric intake. I still have another snack. Actually, I think I have 2 snacks left. Yeah, I still have 2 snacks and dinner that I have to eat between now and 6 o'clock when I stop eating. So think of it that way. You look at the stuff and you're just like, oh yeah, you can do. Be quiet, I already ate my lunch. Looks like the guy's farting. I downloaded a new app on my phone in hopes to find a way to track my calories burned while I'm sitting there doing weights, because it's a pain in the butt to figure that out because MyFitnessPal doesn't do it for Android for some reason. But I like that. Ooh, I'm going to stick with, anyways, sorry, I got distracted because I'm looking for an app to tell me when I'm supposed to eat because I forget. Except I already ate lunch, so it's kind of behind. But that depression is hitting me because I'm supposed to have 1,000-calorie deficit. Okay, that's not bad. That's really not a bad deficit, to be honest. But at the same time, it's like, okay. According to MyFitnessPal, the minimum amount of calories I can eat is 1,000. Okay, that's still hard for me to eat that much because now my body's trained to eat every 2 hours, that it expects meals every 2 hours. So I'm like, shoot. So now I have to eat my 1,500 calories or something. So I'm trying to figure out different ways to have more food, less calories. And I'm trying to work up drinking more water so that I don't have to eat as many calories. Because if I eat 1,000 calories, which is technically my deficit, because I burn about 2,000 calories a day on average. And that's because it's not tracking my weight. So I really don't know. It's really kind of frustrating. And then there's some people like, oh, you need to eat this many calories. I'm like, no, I'm good. So, and I'm hoping to. I know depression and anxiety and stress really feed the inability to lose weight. And I'm hoping my husband has a doctor's appointment tomorrow for some personal things. And I'm hoping that once we figure out what's going on there, he can start getting treatment and then my depression will go away. And I know a lot of people are going to go, well, how does that affect your depression? To be honest with you, I don't know. It just does. Before all these issues happened, my husband was very, very passionate, very hand-holdy, very snuggly, very lovey. And then all of a sudden, all of this stuff just came crashing down. And that's how I was losing weight. I was losing weight so fast because I'm like, oh my goodness, I felt love, I felt compassion, I felt passion, blah, 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 the whole 10 yards. And now, since he's been off of the medication he was on, because the Army wants to test things, because I hate them with a passion right now, they made him be off of it for a month, and then he had to get up. All I have to say is I want those results to come back the way that they need to come back so that he can go back on his medication and the military can pay for it, because I don't know what else to do. There's a lot of people saying you need to love yourself and then other people will love you. Well, that's true, but not. Like, I need my husband to be my husband, not just another body just there. So hopefully his appointment goes well, and we'll find out what's going on, because I don't really honestly know what else to do. Because yeah, I'm losing weight, but how was I losing weight so fast? And then all of a sudden, once his treatment stopped, I stopped losing. Like, something isn't right. And it's not that I'm not losing. I am losing. I'm just gaining at the same time. And it's really weird. Which is why they tell people you hit a plateau. It's not saying that you stopped losing weight. Well, technically you did, but you didn't. It's not that you stopped losing fat. You started gaining muscle. And that's where I'm at right now. But just wanted to give my update on this todayness self, which apparently I keep opening windows I don't mean to open. But I just wanted to give an update on what all was going on for this week, and to keep you guys posted on day 36, which means we are just a little over halfway through. But I'm going to go relax and drink a crap ton of water, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.